Hey guys, welcome to the ServiceNow World, and today we'll see part 27 of scenario-based interview questions in ServiceNow. As you know, in this series, we are discussing about all the real-time scenarios, or I can say scripting questions, which are given by interviewer during interview. So without any delay, let's see today's task. So today's task is that if more than 5 incidents are created for the same CI, then create a problem record and linked with related active incidents. So basically, what is the task here? We have to create a problem record if more than 5 incidents are created for the same configuration item. And we have once the problem record got created, we have to link all the incidents which having the same configuration item. Okay. So for doing this task, we have two approaches are there. Okay, one is we can go via business rule. We can write the code where we have to write the code, and another one we can use the flow. Okay, so in this video we are using the business rule. Okay, and maybe in next video I'll try to solve this task using the flow designer. Okay, so let's go to the instance and try to complete this task. So now we are an instance. As I told you, like we have the two different approaches are there, and in this current video we are using the business rule. So in business rule we are using the after insert business rule. Why? Because once the incident got created, we have to check the count whether their count for that same CI has been more than 5 or not. Once it will be more than 5, in that case only we have to create a problem record. Okay, so firstly let's open the incident list in one of the tab. So I have opened the incident list in and opening a duplicate tab here, and here I'll write the business rule on incident table. Okay, so here I just click configure, then I click on business rule. Where is that? Yes, and here I click on new. Okay, so if you see, new business rule form got opened. So I'll just put the name like create problem for repetitive incidents. Okay, and I'll check on advanced because table is already selected. So if not, you can select the incident table. Okay, and here I'll select when means after insert. After insertion only we have to count whether for that same CI the incident number is more than 5 or not. Okay, and here I'll put the conditions like if the configuration item is not empty, then only we have to do the count. Okay, so I'll put configuration item is not empty. So I think till now we are good with the condition and basic configuration. Okay, now we are moving to the advanced tab, and here we'll write the script. So we'll go step by step, and here firstly we have to get the count. So I'll create one variable that is count. I'll assign the value initially will be the 0. Okay, after that I'll use the glide aggregate. Why? Because for counting glide we can use the get row count as well, but glide aggregate is a like a more efficient way. Okay, so I'm where GA equal to new glide aggregate on which table? On incident table. And here I'll put the filter GA dot add query, and add query will be cmdb ci and current dot cmdb ci. What does that mean? cmdb ci is the backend field value, backend field name of configuration item. Okay, and how to check that? If you click any if you open any one of the incident record, you just right click here and you see that is cmdb ci. Okay, so once we have to find all the same with the same related with the same CI, we have to find all the incident. Okay, and after that we have to use gi dot add aggregate and count it. Okay, and then after that we have to simply execute the query. Okay, and after that if ga dot next, we have to store the count, whatever the count is there. For storing the count equal to ga dot get aggregate. And count. Okay, once we'll store the count, what we need to do, so we have to check if count is greater than 5. So if count is greater than 5, then what we need to do, we have to create a problem record. Okay, so I'll just maximize it. Okay, yes, yeah. So we have to create a problem record. So for creating a problem record, what we have to do, we have to write we have to use the glide record, and with the glide record we'll use the initialize function. So where prb equal to new glide record, which table, that is problem table. Okay, and after that we need to create a record in problem table. So we'll use the prb dot initialize. Okay, and after that we have to put some field values. So let's say I'm putting the problem summary. So prb dot short underscore description. So problem statement, I think summary is there. So for that, for their backend field name is short description. Okay, so I think that is problem statement. Okay, so I'll just put it here. Repeated 5 incident for, and here for CI. Okay, and with CI that I calculated here. So that is current dot cmdb CI dot get display value. Okay, get display value for getting the actual value, not the sysid. Okay, and after that we have to set the short description as well. So I'm setting the short not short to set the description. I'm setting the description, that is prb dot description equal to maybe something randomly like more than 5 incident has been created for same CI and need RCA for that. Okay, something like that. Yes, so we are done with that, and after that what we need to do, we'll set their configuration, the problem record configuration item as well. So that will be prb dot cmdb CI equal to current dot cmdb CI. Okay, and after that what we'll do, we'll just call the insert function. Okay, so I'll put comment here, so maybe you'll get it easily. Creating problem record. Okay, and let's say, so once we are able to create the problem record, let's say we have found like a incident count is more than 5 for the same CI. We have created the problem. Okay, with the relevant fields, and post that what we need to do, we have to link our problem record with the related active incidents, whatever is that, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever is that. So what we need to do here, I'll put the comment link to related incidents, and for that what we need to do, we have to glide the incident table again. So this time we are using the for glide means query. So we'll use where inc equal to, or we'll write maybe yes, where inc equal to new glide record incident, and put the filter inc dot add query cmdb ci comma current dot cmdb ci, and we have to we need to include only active incidents, which are open incidents. We'll use one more query, one more filter category, that is incident inc dot add query, and here I'll write active comma true. Okay, once we are able to filter the record, we have to simply execute the query, and after that we'll use the while loop inc dot next, and we have the one field is there, that is problem. I think problem is there, problem field is there, that is incident. Let's see what is that. If you go to related records, yes, if you see that problem field there, their backend name is problem id. So inc dot problem id equal to, so here I need to put the problem id which recently we have created. So for that, what we'll do, we'll create one more variable here, that is where problem id. Okay, and I'll store this problem id here, problem id equal to, okay, and here same, right, problem id this. Okay, and after that I'll simply call the update function. Okay, so we are done with the code, and let me save it. Okay, so we have saved our business rule. Okay, now it's time to test. So I'll just came here, I'll just click on new, and quickly I'll create 5 incidents, maybe 6 incidents, because more than 5 is there, right? So so this is the 6th incident, and let me save it. And now you see that problem record got created, right? And let me open this problem record, and let's see our other incidents which we have created, that will link to that problem record or not. So I've opened this problem record in a separate tab. Okay, and if you see here, all our 6 incidents are linked to this problem record. And if I here from the personalized list icon, let me see if I have the configuration. Yes, configuration item is there. Yes, and if you see, for all the 6 incident, for the configuration item is same, that .NET framework, and that has been tagged to the same problem record. Okay, so what we did, let's iterate once one more time. So our use case is that, like, if more than 5 incidents are created for the same CI, then we have to create a problem record. So in that case, what we are doing, we have created the after insert business tool, and there we'll put the condition if configuration item is not empty. Then what we need to do, firstly we'll get the count using the glide aggregate. once we are getting the count, if the count is greater than 5, then we are creating the problem record. And once problem record got created, we are storing the problem sysID into the problem ID variable. And then after that, if you see, we again querying the incident table, then see what are the incidents are matching with the current configuration item. Okay, and those are active, and after that we are updating their problem field with the current problem record. Okay, so I think you got it. And for this use case, this one is this one we have done using the scripting. Okay, this use case. And the another solution is there, you can say alternative solution, where we use the no code. Okay, so that we'll see in the next video, that is part 28. So there I'll use the complete flow, and I'll show you like how to accomplish this task using the flow. Okay, so I think you got it, and if you still have any doubt, please write in the comment box. Till that time, thank you, God bless you all.